What's up? It's your boy Karceno here. In the midst of doing laundry and cleaning stuff up here, I forgot I haven't even done a hood story in so long. And I got like all that album versus album. I still got the set to go in there. Um, my PC still acting a mess. So a lot of stuff been done over the phone and better clarity. So which hood story are we on now? I don't even remember. Is it 45? Is it 46? I don't even know. Maybe 46. Maybe it's 47. Who knows? I'll figure it out when I title it. But let's go into this story. I won't chew gum on this. Let me put this back. Now, which one should I do? Oh man, this is a one for the ages. Now we sitting over here going to get a car. We looking at cars, right? So I got a Ford. I had a Ford Durango, but this is before I got the Ford. I had the Chevy at the time, so I'm getting ready to trade the car in. I want to get my trade value and all that stuff. So they was like, you could pay us to take the car. That's how worthless my car was. And we go in there to to get an estimate and see what we finna get off this car. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I know that salesman over there. And I'm like, I know this guy. He hangs out with somebody we know. So we go like, oh, what's up? Hey man, what's going on, man? I'm like, looked at the tag, I said, Carl? Hey. That was his thing. Every time he saw somebody, hey. He's a old school cat. But he always hung out with the young folks, you know what I'm saying? Trying to still hold on to that old pride. So Carl, what's up, Carl? Hey. So Carl, he was up in there selling cars. That's the best thing for Carl. Carl is a BS man from the jump. And BS is cool if you're entertaining. And Carl's very entertaining, so he will woo you with some of his stories of just complete BS. I'm like, this dude, does he realize that he was not old enough to be in Vietnam? All right, no problem. Go ahead. Continue, Carl. So, anyway, Carl always wanted to be like some type of player or something. So he's all dressed up, in these nice clothes, suits, overly dressed for every occasion that we had. We had a party or something, everybody enjoys a barbecue. He coming in there with some slacks on, with a yellow cap, the match the all bright yellow dress shoes he got. Like he just coming from a Sunday service. Hey. So Carl comes in with this amazing story about, oh man, I'm finna open up my own store. These owners is finna give me my own dealership and I'm finna be running it. So all that's cool and dandy. So I look around the dealership, and if you've ever worked at a car dealership, if you see these attractive women working there, that's eye candy to lure you to get the cars. You know you're going to come in there and want to look impressive and don't want to say no in front of these women. So that's why he was like, yeah, that's why we got these young girls coming in here, these young interns, man. Yeah, they just doing some college work, man. Like, look at the one I got. Man, she bad, ain't she? And she was the baddest white girl I have seen in this area. In this town of Illinois. I don't know where they found her. She must have been from a whole nother state. Because I said, man, she is stacked. Dumb as a rock, though. she was, I mean, she fit every cliche of a blonde. Every cliche. I said, oh my goodness. Does she really think the water's gonna go bad? I don't want the water to go bad. I'm like, no, it'll just become room temperature. But, like, what do you mean by that? I was totally confused. She couldn't get coffee right. I don't even drink coffee. I said, I don't want coffee, ma'am. I'll just take a water. Anyway, needless to speak, these two are now. Carl is married, okay, and he's been married for years. Carl and his wife married. She already had kids when they met. They got one kid together. Hey, that's it for Carl. They got a nice home. But Carl still want to be the player, and spit the Mac game. And don't nobody go for it, but it's Carl thing. I'm doing something. But nobody really go for it. They just know like, nah, that's Carl. So they just really just laugh at him and let him buy everything. He want to show like he big time. So the girls will take total advantage of him and get everything they want. Now, Carl's wife is the lion's share of of the money. Like, she pays all the bills. She pays the life insurance policies, everything. State Farm, baby. They got everything under control, like she does, rather. So with all of this taken care of, all Carl has to do is go to work and put the money in the bank. That's it. The wife gonna pay all the bills. Carl don't have to worry about responsibilities. So his wife is in control. Now, needless to say, Carl couldn't give me the price he said he could get me. And I'm like, Carl, this is nothing what you said over the phone. I came all the way down here and you still couldn't get me the car. Man, I'm telling you, man, look. We got this Dodge Durango coming in, man. I'm going to give you a good price on it. You're going to get hooked up. So I'm down there and I'm noticing this girl, the blonde, she's like extra. She's a little different approach with Carl. She's a little too extra close and like, I'm like, Carl, you banging the blonde? He was, man, what you mean? I'm like, dude, you are in trouble because everybody in here could see that. This girl is gushing and smiling and coming over here. You've been messing around with this blonde here. This girl fall in love, you in trouble. She's fresh off the farm. And he, nah, man, hey, we just real friends, man. I just know everything about her, so we like family. I'm like, okay. Your wife finds out, it's completely over. I'm just saying it to myself. And what happened was one of the most epic tales ever told. This man was not only sleeping with this woman, this man had the audacity to get comfortable. And on a lunch break, he just started doing like sleeping with on lunch and then going back to work. So he was like, all right, we taking a lunch break. Instead of him spending money at a hotel like he was doing, he got so comfortable, he was going to bring her to the house. He knows his wife going to be at work. So it's cool. That's the dumbest thing. Any man knows that's dumb. Right off the bat, that's just dumb. Don't bring him home. He brings her on to the house and hey, the first time, everything went smooth. He cleaned up, he dust busted, and he did stuff he don't normally do. But a woman always knows something is different. You coming in there caring about how you look before you leave the house. She was, oh, baby, I'm going for a promotion. That's why. He's slapping on the cologne. She's like, you don't really wear cologne. You've been wearing cologne like every day. So the wife came up to the job to surprise him. She's like, I brought him a lunch so he wouldn't have to go out and stuff for lunch. She's like, we're going to have lunch today. He was, oh, okay. So she came in there, saw the intern. So the wife laughed because she thought, oh, this is funny. This is funny. You trying to show off in front of that girl like he got a shot. Ha, ha, ha. The wife laughing at him. You so stupid. So he like, yeah, man, I ain't showing off. I'm just being fly. Just playing it. Because he think the wife is thinking like, there's no way this girl would be interested in him. Because she ain't never really give it a lot of time to figure it out or look at it for the right angle. She was just like, initial, well, whatever, ain't nothing gonna happen here. But it was already going down. So he cooled things down for a while because the wife just popped up. So she was getting mad. So he asked me, look, man, can you do me a favor? Can you pick the girl up, the one that be at my job, the blonde? Yeah, she need a ride. Can you pick her up on your way back? I'm like, what you mean? Cause man, I gotta go over here. I can't be seen with this girl. People at the job thinking stuff is going on. I'm like, then why I gotta pick her up for? I mean, what do you care how she gets home? You could call her a cab if you that concerned. Man, look, I'm boning the bride. But I need you to pick her up. So instead nobody see her when she leaving. She can't be leaving with me no more. It's getting too hot. So I said, all right, I'll pick the girl up. She's just in the car and she's crying and confessing. Like, I don't know what's going on here. I mean, I know he's married. I'm so stupid. I mean, I don't know if he's going to leave. He says he's unhappy. I mean, we will be good together. I'll be a good wife. Don't you think I'll be a good wife? I'll be like, I don't know you. I just want to get you from A to B. Because now I see everything. Now you would be totally annoying to me or anybody else in 30 seconds. No matter how much good you looking right now. Oh, that's gone. That's all gone right now. You done spoke. And now that you speaking, I wouldn't deal with you for 10 seconds. I was like, good luck with you with this, because you're going to have a hard time ditching this one. So he like, all right, thank you. I dropped them off. They was at the motel. The next day, he decided to entrust one of the guys that worked there to go with him, and drop him off at the house and stuff. They was going over there to pick some stuff up from the house. And the wife was, this in the same week, the wife is looking at the bills and like, whoa, wait a minute. Why, you used a credit card at this gas station over here? Why were you at that gas station? That's like 6-7 miles away from where you supposed to be. Like, you go from work, why would you go 6-7 miles out that way? Then the next bill is here at the store that's over there. Like, what? Like, look at the stuff you done bought. Like, what was you thinking? Like, what were you at? Then you said you had to work late. So you was lying about that. See, women put all this stuff together. She knew that was way out the way. And then she was like, it's a motel. Are you trying to creep? Oh, my God, I would kill you. So he was like, no, babe, we was out there kicking it with me and my boy. So he brought his buddy into the story. So he went and brought him in. He was, oh, yeah, we was hanging out at the bar. And, yeah, he went in there and just stopped and grabbed some stuff. So the wife just bought it. Again, she just bought it. Now, same week, he decides, I'm feeling good. I just closed the deal. He called me up. Guess what? I'm writing up my second one. It ain't even lunch yet. I done sold 2 cars. It ain't even lunch. I done sold 2, and I got the guy coming back today. I'm finna do 3 today. I'm like, all right, go on and do your thing, man. He was, yeah, man, and shoot, the paperwork all done on yours, so you all good. And, man, I'm doing all right, man. I'm finna go and take the lunch. I think I'm gonna take old girl with me, too. Take her out to lunch, because, reward her, because we doing good. The boss ain't on my back today. So, everything good. I'm like, all right. So, he left, and he went over to the crib. So he told the guy that he worked with, like, look, if anybody asks where old girl at, we both went to lunch together. Matter of fact, can you go pick up the food and just meet me at the house in about an hour? He said, cool, I'll pick up the gyros and everything else. And that way it looked like we really went on lunch and you came with us. So I'm going to buy you that too. Yeah, just pick it up. I'll bring you the money. You know where the crib at. Just come on over. So his boy out there getting the food. He bringing the girl in the house, leading her on in, walking by. And what happened was the most epic thing in history. Dude pull up the same time he sees the wife's truck, and he's like, that looked like his wife. At least I think. The wife pulls up, goes into the house because she was feeling ill that day. So she decided to come home early because she was sick. His wife is 6'4", probably, I'll say 2 something. Carl's about 5'10". About 5'10". About 5'10", 180, 190. Average size for 5'10". And he's not a guy that's not husky, you know, he's got some build to him. But Carl was seriously outmatched. This woman wasn't feeling well. She came home. You got a white girl in her bed. In her bed where they sleep. The buddy tried to run in to cause interference. He saw that was the wife. He tried to run in like, oh man, I'm going to say the girl's with me. He didn't know how bad the situation was before he got there. He could hear blue, blue, blue. The white girl came running out the house like, ah! She was trying to come out. She's like, she was in a bra. The shirt, her shirt was off, and she's like, her pants is halfway on. It's like she tried to run out the door. You saw a hand reach out the door, grab her hair, and just snatch her. She had him in the head like it was snatching her by the hair. Dude was like, man, this was brutal. He's like, it was wow. She's like, she whooping the white girl and him at the same time. You gonna bring this white girl in my house? Pop, pop, pop. Baby, it ain't what you thinking. Pop. They said she beat him so bad. She was telling him, come on, hit me. Like, come on, give me a shot. And he's like, no, baby, no, I don't want to talk. You a pussy. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, I can't believe you had the gall to do this. Pop. Punching him all in his face. He was running through the house. His buddy in there trying to talk to him, and the wife was finna whoop him. Like, don't you come in here. What you trying? He's like, I'm bringing the food. I was supposed to bring the food for him for lunch. He was like, well, why'd you bring you bro? Oh, y'all was all in here together, but y'all all finna run a train on this white girl, this tramp. Wow. That girl running down the street trying to get the police. Call the police. She's in a bra, knocking on neighbors' doors. So the police, he's on the phone. He locked himself in the bathroom. He called it 911. She done broke the door down, beating him upside the head. And told the friend, you stay right there. Don't you leave. All right, man. She's like, you gonna watch him get his ass whooping. I want you to go to work and tell everybody I done kicked his ass and her ass. Ooh, brutal beat down. Then he lied, like, man, we just sat down and he told me all the whole thing, man. Yeah, she found out, man. She sat there, we had a talk. She called us, man. She just pushed me in my face a little bit, you know. Yeah, I'm okay. His buddy then told the whole story. Man, it was brutal. She beat him from room to room. I was like, I don't want to be a witness to a murder. She's like, he couldn't even move. He was trying to run and get out the door. She'll grab him like a kid and just toss him back in and just start whooping on him some more. And weeks later, this all cooled down. He was bringing flowers home. Baby, I'm sorry. All that stuff. It was all over. We was all in the car going somewhere. I'll never forget it. And he's trying to say something, and she was like, say something. Yeah, that looked like the same thing, same girl. You better not be looking at no girl. Shoot. I caught him, that blonde tramp I caught him with at his job. Spop! She just stole on him again. I'm like, man, it was weeks later. She just thought about it and just stole off of him again. I ain't even look at her, babe. I did not look at nobody. I'm looking straight ahead. Well, you better be looking straight ahead. Woo! Man, it ain't worth it. If you know your girl is stronger than you, do not attempt to do anything. I mean anything. It's all good. Matter of fact, I ain't dating no woman stronger than me. I learned that lesson. Once I found that out, I was like, I gotta make her break up with me. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Because I ain't gonna break up with her. She gonna have to leave me. And after today, I gotta make life completely uncomfortable. So she could just say, you know what? I'm tired of you. We breaking up. Thank you. Thought it was gonna be worse. But that's for another hood story if I haven't told it already. I'm out.